everyone, my name is Sharese Janay. I am from Savannah, Georgia. The 912, the Seaport is what we call it. 36 years old. I look younger than that, but yeah, 36 years old. Started singing roughly around the age of 5. My parents discovered my ability to sing in the shower. They actually thought that I was the radio. So my dad was like, Sharese, cut that music down. It's not the music, it's me. So he like, all right, now when you get out, that better be you. And it was me. I sung on the drop of a dime, and he was like, oh my God, babe, do you hear this? Like, asked my mom, like, do you hear this?
Right.
But my mom sings.
Okay.
My dad sings.
Okay.
My grandmother, which is on my mom's side, she was in a band in Guyana. So my grandmother sings.
Okay.
As well. So first song I learned was Monica For You I Will.
Okay.
That was the first song he had me doing. And I would perform it at shows. I'll get into that in a minute. But I would perform the song at shows, and I had the ability to make adults cry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So that's when it all started.
Nice. Okay, so when did you decide, so now that the parents discovered you got talent, when did you decide, you know, I want to do this for real, like I want my life wrapped around this?
2017, I did a Chevy commercial, Dan Vayton, Buford Chevy commercial down in, around the Savannah area. And it was played on the radio, and it was like, when I said it was playing like clockwork, and everybody knew the voice, but nobody knew the face. Okay. Nobody knew the name.
Okay. And
when I would walk around and I would go in the store and hear people singing it. Bad things happen to good people. And I'm like, people really singing this. My parents would be like, we was in the store, somebody was singing it in the doctor's office, and people was singing it and playing it like it's a record.
Wow.
Like putting it on, recording it and putting it on repeat. So
wait, those words said bad things happen to good people?
We know bad things happen to good people.
Wow. Okay.
Right. So I found myself eventually, nobody knew who I was, but eventually I hear people singing it and I was like, dang, I wonder who that is. And I would never say nothing unless I was like, oh, that's me. Girl, that ain't you, you lying. And I just hit it. I used to have friends, parents, calling me like, I know the girl that's in the Chevy commercial. No, you don't. My parents, no, you don't. Call me Sharese. I already know what time it is. Bad things happen. So then I was like, I feel like I could do this, even though it was a little, in that whole situation, it was kind of a good and a bad thing. I was like, yeah, I see myself doing this. Then I found myself doing features, like more features and features, but I didn't have my own music. So at that point, I was like, to me, I was like a feature artist. Okay. And I didn't want to be a feature artist anymore. I wanted to be that artist. Like, everybody is listening to these songs, but they're listening to the songs for the rappers. But a lot of people are saying, when are you going to bring your own music out? I'm sick of having to listen to this rapper rap just to get to the point for me to hear you sing.
Got you. Right.
So that's when I started like, okay, yeah, like it's time to do this.
Okay. Okay, so all right, so tell us about the social media journey. Because you got some videos that's super viral right now.
Yes.
So when did you start the social media, and also what made you go with the concept, the way you started doing it in the car and stuff?
So I started doing social media I was doing it for a while, and it was to a point where I'm like, darn, like you got people up here that can sing, but I know it's a difference. It's a difference between singers and singers.
Right. Right.
So I'm like, I'm a singer, and it's like, darn, are people like watching? I might get like a few, 2, 3, 4 likes here, may at the most 100. So I'm like, darn, like at one point I'm like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, let me think of a different strategy. Like something gotta happen, something gotta break, something gonna happen eventually.
Right.
So I did a concert for Moneybagg Yo, Flage, and the baby.
Okay.
So it was K. Michelle going viral, crying. So I'm like, man, let me just do it for the fun of it. I went in the stairwell, me and my best friend, and I recorded myself singing it. And then she recorded the, back part of it.
Right.
So I was like, man, I don't even know if I should post this. She was like, girl, post it. And I posted it. That was the first one that went viral. After that, it seemed like it took so long for me to go viral. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, you would think if you go viral one time, it'll be easier to go viral again. No, that's not the case. And if you're not consistent, like, you have to be consistent with people. So, a friend of mine called me, and I was getting ready to just stop, like, just do stuff here and there whenever I felt like it. A friend of mine called me. He was like, I need you to do something for me. I'm like, what? I need you to do G Herbo Went Legit. So I'm like, G Herbo Went Legit. Never heard it. Ever, never. I'm like, all right. He was like, I'm going to call you back in 15 minutes. Okay, cool. I'm still getting my nails done. He calls back in 5 minutes. I said, hello. Did you listen to it? I said, I'm still getting my nails done. I know. I said, I got you. I went to the store, put some clothes, got a dress, made myself look decent for the most part. So I'm like, okay, well, my kids in the house. I know if I do it in the car, there's gonna be no interruptions. Listen to it, set it. First off, when I heard her voice, I was like, oh, that is me all the way. Like, that's me.
Right.
I listened to it. I perfected it. And I perfected it, I posted it. I did that cover like 3 times. I picked one. I didn't let anybody hear it. When I say nobody heard it, nobody heard it. I was like, all right, I'm about to just post this one. And I posted it. And when I posted it, then I sent it to everybody like, hey, what y'all think about this? All of a sudden, I said, okay. About a good 2 minutes passed by. I'm like, oh, 20 people liked it. Okay. Then I went back in it. I said, wait a minute. 100 people unliked. 100 more people unliked.
Right.
I'm like, all right. I went back in it. It was like 3,000 people had liked it at one time.
Wow.
I was like, wait a minute. Like, is this really like happening? Like, hold on. Now maybe this is somebody else's page. This might not be my page. I looked at it again. When I say it was like that, within a month, it had reached 1 million views.
Wow.
And the comments, the love, like, I mean, of course you got some people that say what they're going to say, but I take stuff very lightly. I don't pay it no attention.
Right.
But the love and the support was like, dang, like, oh yeah, this it. So now I was like, I got to keep it going, because I said to God, I said, if you just give me just one more chance to go viral,
right,
I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going, because
right,
I know that this is what I was born to do. Like, this is my destiny, and I want to do it before it's time for me to leave this earth. I want to be able to touch as many people as I can, and then, get myself out there and be heard all around the world. I did Fantasia. I wear my bonnets because my bonnet is like comfort. Like, I wear it everywhere. I got a bonnet for the shower. I got a bonnet for clothes. I got a bonnet for the car. Like, I wear my bonnet. I love it. So I'm like.
So you had your bonnet on that first day when you went in the car?
That when I did that Fantasia, I had my bonnet on. Let me tell you how the bonnet really like got big for me. I did Warm Wednesday, the Wanya Morris Boys to Men.
Okay.
And I didn't know that they was gonna call my name. I was like, oh shoot, they calling back. I ran and I put my best friend bonnet on. She had a bonnet line. And I ran and I put it on. And I sung Anita Baker, Body and Soul. And they had Wanya on there. They had Avery Wilson on there. They had Petty on there. And Wanya's wife was on there.
Okay.
So they was like, Wanya was like, oh yeah, this is one of my favorites. All right, let's see if you could, like, body this.
Right.
Cool.
So this was a live?
This was live. And actually, it's on my page.
Okay.
It was live. And it was battleground for you to like save your spot on the in the competition.
Right.
And I sung Anita Bigger Body and Soul. When I sung the whole song. When I got done, A.B. Wilson said, "Damn, Bonnet and Soul." And I was like, Bonnet and Soul. Like, yeah, that's it. Like, like Bonnet and Soul.
Go with the bonnet.
It go with the bonnet. So I kind of stuck to it. Not all the time, but I stuck to it sometimes.
Right.
So it was easy for me to go on there like, you know, shoot, I don't care. Like, I'm in my bonnet. Like, you either gonna love it or you gonna hate it.
Right.
I got in the car and I'm like, I want to see what kind of attention this Fantasia gonna get with this bonnet on. And y'all, if you know me, you know I love Fantasia.
All right.
I said, I know what song I'm gonna do. Free Yourself. Now I've done Free Yourself before. Matter of fact, I was supposed to go on Deb's house. I did Free Yourself before we actually got to sing in front of the judges.
Okay.
When I did Free Yourself, he said, "Girl," like, and her son, her youngest son, like, he is one of them ones. Like, if you can't sing, oh, he gonna tell you can't sing. He gonna tell you need to try it again. You need vocal coaching. Like, he owned it. And I sang the song. And when I sang the song, he was like, "Girl, you sound like Fantasia." Like, I'm like, it's the tone thing. I don't think I sound like her. I think it's the tone.
Right.
So from then on, like, that is one of my go-to songs, period.
Right.
That's one of my go-to songs. So I said, well, let me go and do my go-to songs. Hey, can somebody tell my sister this and tell her I'm looking for my feature?
Right.
And I did it in the bonnet.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm going to post it. I was just confident this time than I was in the first one. I was much more confident. And I'm like, I'm about to post this. I didn't send it to nobody. I didn't send it to nobody on my team. I didn't send it to none of my friends.
Right.
I put it straight on social media first, and I put it on TikTok first. And when I put it on TikTok, the numbers went dumb. I think it's at now like either 1 million views or 1.5 million views.
I saw something said 2 million views.
Oh, well then that must have been
one of your videos. It said
one
2
of
million.
them. So that went viral. Then I said, you know what? Let me put it on TikTok. I mean, let me put it on Instagram too.
Mm-hmm.
I put it on Instagram. And it went dumb.
Mm.
Missy Elliott reposted it. Mia X put a comment on there. Black China put like, it was to the point where I couldn't keep up to see who really liked it.
Right.
And I really didn't care who didn't like it at that point.
Right.
Because it was like so many people were liking it. So many people were sharing it. Young Jock put a comment on there, under there. I was like, what the heck? Like, they like, Cousin Jock, like, yeah, you need to make it happen with her. Like, let her meet Fantasia, like, make it happen. And that one, the first video was like, wow. But it was like, God said, let me show you this upgrade.
Right.
And the second video was like, boom. And when I say it got more traction than I thought it would, like, I'm still in disbelief. Like, people are still liking it.
Right.
And that was months ago. We get ready to go into Thanksgiving. And it's like, girl, like, you sang the song. Like, oh, is you Fantasia? No, I'm not.
And then I see a lot of people calling, because you said share this with my sis, Fantasia, and now everybody's saying, is that your sister?
Yes.
Like your real sister?
Yes. And I wish it was, but
right.
it is.
Right,
It's spirit.
Right.
In the Holy Spirit. If you go on, it's funny because it went viral on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Then it went viral on Instagram. Then it went viral on Facebook. Like, it was going viral to the point where if you type in on Instagram, Fantasia's sister, I pop up with a side by side by her. So it's a picture of her And then it's me singing the cover. And when
That's
I
cool.
say so many people
Right.
tagging her, it was unbelievable. Like, man, these people really, like, if they really like you and they
Right.
really bump with you like that, they definitely gonna share you.
Right.
Then I did another video, Jasmine Sullivan, bust the window out your car, and that went crazy. Like, it seemed like after that first G Herbo video, the next 5 or 6 videos went viral.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that's rare too is you have a lot of singers out there in the world, but you don't have a lot of powerhouse singers.
Right.
So when you could do a Fantasia and kill it, the world knows there's power.
Right.
Okay, we got a whole new Aretha Franklin
Yeah.
on the scene, because you know that's the queen. The queen,
Yeah,
queen of power is
queen
Aretha.
of the
You know what I
soul.
mean? So everybody that comes
Yeah.
after the queen is like Aretha gets that
Yeah.
first powerful credit, and then you got people like Karen Clark.
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
You got people, the Clark sisters. You know
Oh,
that
yeah.
man. So yeah, so it's gonna be a beautiful thing, sharing the power with the world.
Yeah.
The next generation of power. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel about your gift that God gave you?
It took a while for me to kind of embrace it, just going through what I've been through in the music industry. Like, when they say that paperwork important, so important.
Right.
So important. Is this the camera? It's important.
Important.
Very important.
Message.
It can make or it can break you.
Right.
A lot of paperwork I didn't have, so it kind of, when I tried to go back to get it, it was like dead. It was
Right.
dead. So at one point I was like, man, fuck this, like it's a lot that come behind this.
Right.
But as I kept doing my craft and I kept singing and kept getting love, like this is what God gave me, like this is a gift. Back in 2019, I did a Christmas show. In 2018, I did a Christmas show, and I sung. I did Mary Did You Know? And when I started singing, I noticed that my highs would have a screech. And it was like, wait a minute, like I know this ain't right. So I talked to my primary care physician, like, hey, when I sing, I'm getting this high pitch, like you cutting the record off.
Right.
So he was like, go to the ENT specialist. So I went to the ENT specialist, Dr. Ashley, love him. That man literally saved my voice. So I went to him, to the ENT specialist, and he was like, let's look at your cords. So it's a scope with a camera at the end. It's real long. He took it and stuck it down my nose. That's how you're able to see the cords. He looked at my cords. He said, go, ee, ee. He looked at him, do it again. Ee. Pulled the tube out. He said, you have bilateral nodules. So I'm like, bilateral nodules? I knew bilateral meant both sides, but I didn't know what the nodules were.
Okay.
So he was like, the nodules are like calluses on your hands. That means that you've been working this muscle, but you haven't been doing it properly. So that means talking loud, yelling loud, doing the cheerleading, doing the karate, doing the, and not doing it correctly, not having a vocal coach to teach you not to sing from here, but to sing from your diaphragm.
Right.
So it caused the nodules. So I'm like, all right, cool. So when he told me that, I went home, I prayed and I cried. I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen with this. He talking about he want to do surgery on my vocal cords. Like, I know usually when people do surgery, after that surgery, you're going to have scar tissue.
Right.
Period. So I started looking it up. And I'm like, nodules. I found out when I looked it up, Adele had nodules, Keith Urban had nodules, and Fantasia had nodules.
Oh, wow.
Mariah Carey has nodules. So I'm like, okay, so I started looking up like what to do, after surgery, what to drink, what the do's and the don'ts are, what to eat, what not to eat.
Right.
So I went into surgery, and when I went into surgery, he said, all right, we're going to go ahead and do this. It's going to take me about an hour. Cool, get in there. So they telling me everything that I didn't want to hear. Like, it could be a possibility that you're not able to sing no more. Like, you are going to lose the octave because they're doing the surgery in the scar tissue and all that. So I'm like, man, like, all right. I know you didn't give me this gift for no reason. If it's meant for me to sing, I'm going to sing again. Like, so he like, yeah, well, there might be a possibility. So I'm thinking in my head, like, you don't know the God I serve. The God I serve is awesome. And he's not going to give me this to take this from me like this. Went into surgery. I'm crying. Like, everybody like, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. So they were like, we heard that you could sing. I'm like, yeah. And he was like, all right, let me hear you sing. How do I get through a night without you? That's all I remembered. By the time I woke up, I said, all right, I'm still on earth. I'm still here. Right. This is really going on. So they was like, are you in pain? Any? Is everything all right? I'm like, can't talk, couldn't say nothing. Got home, my mama took me. Got home, couldn't say nothing for at least a month. Like, when I say nothing,
couldn't even talk.
I'm a talker.
Right.
I love to talk.
You couldn't say nothing.
I couldn't talk. I'm texting my friends paragraphs like this. They like, oh my God.
I'll be glad when you can talk again, because these texting is crazy.
These text messages is ridiculous. Then I'm texting and talking to them, but then on the other side, I'm battling like, I can't sing. And I love to sing. You don't really realize what you have until you can't use it.
You got that right.
Like, if you break your ankle, you don't really realize how much you really use your ankle and you need it.
That's right.
So the fact that I couldn't talk and the fact that I couldn't sing when I wanted to. If I go through something, I sing. If I'm happy, I'm sing. If I'm mad, I sing. If, you know, like, singing is really my life.
Right.
So the fact that I couldn't do it, I would cry and text my mom like, Mom, I can't sing. My brother like, man, I can't sing. Or I'd be on social media like, man, I wish I could sing again. They like, man, just watch. You got it. You good. You gonna be good. You fine. Oh, when I went to him and he said, you could talk 5 minutes at a time. So in one day, I could only talk 3 times out the day for 5 minutes. Oh, I went nuts.
You said a whole bunch of stuff.
Boy, I went nuts.
You extended the 5 minutes? Or you were just like...
I extended it. I was calling like, hey girl, yeah, I could talk right now. And my cousin like, girl, shut up. Stop talking. Let your voice recover. Like, they said I could talk for 5 minutes. Like, it was like, what? Then it got to the point where I was able to talk, but I still couldn't sing.
Okay.
And that bothered me more than anything else. Like, I could talk, but I can't sing. Like, are you serious? Like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and you telling me I can't do it? And I know that I have the ability and I can do it. I started singing earlier than I was supposed to. Listen to your doctors. I started singing earlier than what I was supposed to. I wasn't able to sing I wasn't supposed to start singing heavy until a year. I started 6 months. The first one I did was Brandy, I Want to Be Down. That was the first song that I did when I was able to sing again. Everything after that was history. Like, yeah, like he definitely gave this to me for a reason.
Right.
This is something that he gave me. I wasn't even supposed to be born. I was born at 1.5 pounds.
Y'all hear that, Joe?
Yeah. Back in 1989, 7/11, 1989, I was born. And the story behind it is, when I was born, back then they didn't have a lot of technology back then like they do nowadays. So my mom had me. I was supposed to go to the NICU. That's what my daddy thought. and my mama thought. So my dad went down, looked at the NICU and was like, hey, you know, my daughter's supposed to be coming down here. The doctor like, what you doing? What you doing? He's like, my daughter's supposed to be coming down here. What's her name? Sharese Henry. Her name not on the list. So they like, okay. Doctor went up there, said whatever he said. My daddy went back. So as he was standing by the elevator, the nurse wheeled me out, put me to the elevator. He said she was so beautiful. She had a prettiest long gown. You know how they was back in the days with the long gowns and the hats? He said she had on that outfit with some pretty long black hair. And she had the prettiest skin that he has ever seen. And he said when she got in the elevator, she turned around and said, God told me to tell you that your daughter will be all right. And the elevator closed. I went in and they worked on me. I ended up being a marching down. My mama's, I wish I would have had the poster. It's a poster that's about this long. And it's my mom's hand holding me. So they got me in the incubator. I have the mask on to protect my eyes from the light. I have on the doctor's mask as a diaper because I was so small. And they have on there like, you know, saying if, you know, you are known to have premature babies, you know, make sure you go to the doctor and get checked and so forth. The day that I left the hospital, my daddy went back to find the lady to tell her, hey man, you know, thank you so much. You know, thank you for the prayers. Thank you so much. She's home. He went to find her and he said, I'm looking for this lady. And he described her to the T. And the lady was like, sir, like, are you all right? Like, are you drunk or something? Because the only person we have here is a heavyset black lady. And she's been here for years. We have never had a nurse here of that description. And he always said I was my guardian angel. He's never saw her ever again after that.
Wow.
So I knew, they said I was supposed to be blind, mentally retarded in the wheelchair. Child, only thing I got was ADHD. And I'm fine with that. And a little bit of glaucoma, but I'm fine with that.
Right.
But, like, that's how I know that God gave me this gift for a reason, and that's my purpose. Like,
so let me ask you this question. What do you want out of your gift? What do you want it to provide for you?
I'm not so much for what it provides for me. I want it to provide for other people.
Okay.
I want it to heal other people. Like, excuse me, when I'm singing and I'm singing a song, I want it to be able to touch you. I want it to be able to heal whatever you're going through. I want it to put you in that good mind space. I want it to pull you out of whatever you're in.
Okay.
You know, like, ideal love. Like, I'm advocating, like, don't fall in love with words. Words are nothing. Actions are everything.
Right.
So I want to be able to speak to the people like, girl, don't fall for words. Anybody can tell you words.
Right.
But it's people out there that can tell you words and actions. So as long as those actions and the words matching, girl, that's where you need to be. Go.
That's where you need to
go,
be.
Yeah, go.
All right, so speaking of love, okay, so I hear that you're in love and you're like in a relationship, is that correct?
Right.
All right, so in this relationship, having a relationship, right, and stepping into the what do we call the marketplace of the world as an artist, how do you plan on dealing with that? I plan on keeping it private until it works its way out there. Okay. That's the plan. So once everybody kind of sees it and they kind of catch on to it, then yeah, you'll see what God has ordained for my life. Right. Yeah. So how do you keep people away from you? Because, you know, a lot of times we come in this game and if people they fall in love with your talent. Right. Talent loves talent anyway. So you have producers and all people, they fall in love with other talented people. So how do you push people away and say, nah, I'm good,
I got a man. Baby, I got a man. I have a man, honey. Yes.
So that's it. That's it.
That's it. I got a man. Sorry.
I know that's right.
Sorry. You should have caught me about 7 years ago.
No.
I got a man now.
There it is. Take it off the market.
Yeah, it's gone. And he does everything he says.
All right, so you're working on an album right now. Are you excited about it?
Very excited, y'all. The whole child Kilo wrote the whole album, y'all. Listen, this is my first album. Like literally my first album. So I consider, even though you wrote the album, and thank you so much because you believing in me. Like,
listen,
I'm
in your world.
Look, I be telling Bae like, still like, damn, like me, like out of everybody, do you know who he's worked with? Do you know, like this man Grammys like me? Like it's still like I'm still trying to catch up to that.
Let me tell you something. DeAndre told me about you, and when he first said, "Hey, I got this artist you gotta meet," I wasn't interested. I told DeAndre, "Let's focus on you."
Right.
And he was like, "Yo, but you gotta hear it. You gotta hear it." And I was like, "DeAndre, look, man, let's focus on your album, bro." And I kept saying that to him. He kept saying, "Nah, but bro, you gotta hear it. You gotta hear it." And then he played me. I think it was something from social media, and I was like, "Woo, this girl can sing for real." He was like, "Yo, I'm telling you, she sings." Then he showed me something else, and he was like, I was like, I had to like just listen and listen. And I looked at you and I saw your hunger. And I was like, And I used to always say, after working with Faith Evans, Lauryn Hill, and I knew how to work with powerhouse singers. It's two people, no. It's a girl named Khadijah, that's in Maryland. Mm-hmm. It's a girl named Shanna. Shanna was on Waiting to Excel soundtrack. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Babyface wrote her joint. Yo, now these are two powerhouse singers that the world don't know who they are. Because Khadijah do plays all the time. She just do like stage plays and stuff. And so when you go to a play, you go, oh my gosh. She needs an album.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Where your album
Where your album at? And then Shanna, she like disappears on the scene. Like she'll come do a record, disappears. She referenced the record. Check this out. She referenced this record one time. Now we were selling it. Me and my partner Veda, we were selling it. Faith Evans heard the record and said, let's do it. She went in the studio. Now this is Faith. She went in the studio, started singing it over and said, yo, I'm going to let her have that.
Whoa.
So we was like, damn, we happy that Shannon could sing that good. But she was singing so good, people were like, nah, I'm going to let her have that. So then it happened again. Heather Headley. We were the ones that we did the first 5 records on Heather Headley that got a lot of the world interested in working with Heather Headley. Right. Because, you know, she had a big theater voice. She was Aida on Broadway. But nobody, you had to like condense Heather Headley together to do an R&B song.
Wow.
You had to break her down. Her voice was so big. And it was like, you had to take so much away just to get it on the record, right? And she tried to do the record and was like, yeah, no. Shanna was like that. So
Shanna should have put that record out.
Listen, let me tell you something. Shanna was it's just she's a jewel, right? Yeah. So every time I meet a singer, I have to compare them with people that's out there, but then I have to compare them with people that should be out there. Because I work with a lot of people who are not out there. And then I'm listening to your voice and I'm like, that's the power. That's the power. So it told me, here's the power, now give the power what it needs. Because that's what I'm good at. You know what I mean? I'm like a tailor. Like if I made suits, I have to size you up. And I would tailor make the suit. So that's what I do with songs. I have to tailor make the song. So I have to look at you, listen to you, then I have to embody you. It's like if I was smoking a blunt, I got get to the chest, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. And then you have to say, imagine yourself as her. Listen to her talk. Where's she from? What's she going through? What she might be going through. You know what I mean? And then I'll talk to you, have a conversation with you. And just on you talking, you might be saying random stuff that you don't even know that I'm taking in. I'm sponging it. I'm taking pieces,
right.
pieces. So then when I get to sit down and work, oh, I'm you. I'm you. Straight up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I say, here's a song, you might say, okay, I love this, but I don't want to reveal that part of myself. Or you'll say, that's me, let the world know.
Right.
It's your choice. But either one is still you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
So that's how that goes. So we gonna hit the world with that, blah, blah, blah. So we just shot one video. How you feel about that?
I would look.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I was so ready. I was like, babe, already? We about to shoot it already? He was like, yeah. And I'm so excited for you. I'm like, nigga, I'm excited for myself.
Right. Absolutely.
But man, it was dope.
That's what's up.
The visual.
The visual. And this is before, this interview right here is before the video even comes out, y'all. So this is to give y'all a timeline. We did the video 2 days ago and yesterday, and now we're doing the podcast interview.
Today.
Wow, I'm right here in the ATL.
In the ATL.
Yeah. Time. So this is pre-Grammy.
And the Grammy Award goes to Sharese Janay.
Bam! Bam! Let's go! Pre-Grammy. No, I'm gonna tell you what was funny, right? Andre said, no, you was talking the other night, you said, I'm trying to get as many Grammys as you. And DeAndre said, wait a minute, baby. If he did the album with you, he's gonna get a Grammy with you too.
And I got to catch up. Damn, Kilo, hold on, wait a minute. Let me catch up first.
Yeah, that is funny. That is funny. All right, so what's next for you? I know that. Tell the world what's next for you.
So it's the album, and the single on the album is The Ideal Love. Y'all gonna love it. This is gonna change a lot of relationships and a lot of lives. After that first album, then I got another one. Kilo gonna write. Now if he wanna write the next 15 albums, he can be my guest, y'all. He can write them, but my goal is to literally let the world hear it. I want to let the world hear it. I want as many people to hear it as possible. If you like it, you're going to love it. And if you don't, you better learn to like it. And you better learn to love it, because you're going to hear it over. And you're going to hear Ideal Love so much to the point where you're not going to have a choice but to like it if you don't like it.
Let's go.
Yes.
Tell the people where they can follow you.
Sharese Janay, SHARESE on every social media platform. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. It's all over the place.
It's all over the place. So there you have it, y'all. Save the Arts TV. Sharese Janay. Let's go.